Hey, my name is Asger and you're watching the Climate Forum in London. Checking out Copenhagen. Yeah, big time. This is the old candy factory. We were in here for 3 years, I think, building. It was an old candy factory, and we just we asked the owner if we could get permission to use the rooms and the space for cultural activities. So we occupied it for 3 years, and then we had to go because there was a new owner. It got sold. But then we built a lot of things in there. Spent a lot of time building stuff, having the greatest party you could ever imagine, and kitchen and stuff like that. But this is the old place, and we're gonna go to the new place that we've been there for 4 months now. So it's still in a building process. But I think Bike Bloc coming there is really a positive thing because they're a pretty cool team. They're really just getting right to work.
The Bike Bloc is a project that basically uses old and discarded bicycles in Copenhagen.
So if I see a bike and it's unlocked and it's just standing in the streets, it's pretty much it's my bike as well as it's anybody's, I guess, because anybody would take it.
There are about 200,000 abandoned bicycles in the streets of Copenhagen every year. So it's a fantastic local resource to do a project.
But then the good thing is, you know, there's so many of these bikes kind of, and I even think some people are actually fixing up bikes and putting them out in the streets just for some goodwill. Because I find a lot of bikes that are not locked and pretty nice functioning.
And transform them into tools of civil disobedience. We want to take part and support and facilitate the Reclaim Paris Day of Action on the 16th of December that will have activists walking in the Bella Center and delegates walking out of the Bella Center to join and create people's assemblies for climate justice. And what the Bike Bloc wants to do is to use bicycles to make sure that these people's assemblies for climate justice take place. So the aim is not necessarily to have bicycles inside the perimeter of the Bella Center, but to make sure the day takes place.
Hello and welcome to the candy factory.
What are you up to?
Right now I'm stripping a bike, and so it's taking all the pieces off an abandoned bike, and the idea is we're going to weld 2 frames together to make another invincible Super Tool hybrid bike.
Well, in that form it's known as a tool bike, and then the idea is to weld 2 of those tool bikes together, so you've got a double trouble.
Excellent.
Yeah, and really nice to be able, I suppose, to find a kind of creative response to the seriousness and like of what's being talked about, and the anxiety as well, which is floating around the city at the moment. And to be able to actually like build things, make things as part of a response to it is, I think, a really healthy thing.
I stripped 2 bikes today, which is fucking amazing because I've never stripped a bike frame before in my life, so I'm well chuffed. That was like really useful. Like they're gonna weld them together to do like one of those things there. Yeah. So yeah, just well happy. Now I'm repairing one, and like yeah, it's happening. Sweet.
Well, I've been looking for a bike, basically, and I found this one, which is lovely, but the back wheels completely
wobbly.
See, yes.
I started off stripping bikes earlier, and then after lunch we decided to go and get around. Now I'm just fixing this one up so I can ride it.
I've just been cleaning the kitchen and now I'm making a salad. That's basically what I'm doing. Tasting some fancy. Sam, what's on the menu for tonight?
Dal and rice and salad.
Today is my first day here at the Bike Bloc. I've been meaning to get here for some time, but somehow I've been distracted by all the other amazing things that are going on in Copenhagen. For instance. So who are you cooking for?
The people, I guess, that are here fixing bikes.
The Climate Pirates, which is a collection of collection of environmentally minded youths who have come together to find much more economic ways of travelling. For instance, sailing here, hence Climate Pirates. And they're promoting to become carbon neutral and also to give indigenous people more rights in the climate in this climate summit, the one that's going on.
I've come to fix a bike that I found abandoned in just by the canal, and I came to the workshop because I heard that there's tools and also a bike block that's happening for the action on the 16th, and so I came down to get involved.
So what do you reckon of the cannon factory?
I think it's a really amazing space actually. It's really nice that they've created something like this. I'm not sure what happens when the bike workshop hasn't taken over, but I know that they have workshops and other talks that are happening in the building just opposite, and I plan on going down for one on Monday. There's so much going on to get involved with. It's unreal. I live in Raghilsgard, and yeah, they have a big notice board up there. It's really organised, which is lovely. They have a meeting every morning on a Monday to introduce new people that have arrived, to give them some information about where they're staying, what they can get involved with, where the compost is, the recycling, fire guards, info guards. So it's really, yeah, very well organised.
In between helping two friends to get their bikes going, I found a frame for a city-type bike, and the main thing was finding wheels. Everything you find, there's something else missing. Like you find a rim, but you need a different size tube to replace it than any of the ones you can find. So you have to look around through heaps of stuff over and over again. Eventually you have something that actually works. I should probably stop for a moment and have a cup of tea actually. I'm sure that would make things go better. Yeah, I think all the tubes still here are flat, and I think that's why they're still here.
Well, we just took part in an exercise of how to be a swarm, how to be as communicative as birds, and on our bikes, and how to deal with the police. And yeah, it was really cool.
I am Pablo Carla. I'm involved in a range of things here, meeting up, networking, trying to do some probably bike blocky kind of things.
But I used to live here and work here, and this used to be my kingdom, and now it isn't because the Bike Bloc is here, and it's great to see.
He's a self-reflexive boy.
He doesn't react.
I think we should all be more like, we gotta share as much as we can, because we have so much, like compared to other people in the world, we have so much. So we should just start here by sharing with one another, you know, and like really getting down to the ground of that, sharing rooms, sharing things, sharing food, and make sure that things are used, you know, like all the products are getting eaten, and we work together, and we know that we need to meet people, you know. Best thing is to meet people instead of sitting at home and watching television or something. It's better to go out and meet people and do something together. So we try to create something like that. That's the candy factory pretty much.